All right, welcome back to your Mid-Atlantic Major 2024. We're here with Erin from Northern Lights. Erin, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Erin Scott. I'm a captain and co-owner of Northern Lights Paintball. We just finished 2 really hot, great matches.
Very hot.
But I'm happy to be here in the shade with you.
All right, let's watch some more paintball, and you get to criticize other teams. Let's go! All right, we got Dallas Vibe versus Femmes Fatale. Femmes on our right. Femmes already dropping 2 players.
Dallas playing pretty conservatively along the back line. Kind of their MO to get there safe and get a couple kills off the break before they move.
Oh, not only another player walking off for Femmes, but they're going to pull a minor. Oof. That's going to leave 1 player left alive in this snake corner. Oh, wait, there's a minor over on the Dallas at the same time.
And honestly, snake corner's an okay place to be.
Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, they blow up another one.
There you go.
Wow. Oh, almost a stumble.
Love how she's attacking, not sitting back.
So I believe the Dorito side over there is hiding a Dallas Vibe player. Mm-hmm. She's shooting this way, so she knows about the snake.
Oh, she's coming over the 50 Dorito, her side of the field.
She's crossed to their Dorito, Dorito 2.
Well,
it's a one-on-one.
Snake doesn't know where she is. Now she knows.
She's not in a great position to gun battle, though, in this outside snake. There we go. Smart move.
Oh, let's just hope Vibe doesn't go and tag the buzzer. Way to go.
Great movement.
And the Vibe players lost the snake player.
Great movement by the Femmes Fatale player. That is really smart one-on-one play.
She should get a gold star.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be who's been practicing their snap shooting.
No, I think she got picked on the elbow. Oh, you know what, though? If I'm back in that pit and I'm the coach, I'm so happy with how she played that last point.
And you're back up again.
Yeah. No, I mean, really, really smart movement. She didn't just get locked into one bunker and just not move. She really did a great job counter-moving the Dallas Vibe. She lost that gunfight at the end, but wow.
I believe she got 2, though, before she lost that last one, so that was pretty good.
Before we got that far.
Way to go. All
right, you were coming off a match yourself. I forget who you were playing, even though I was just watching it 30 seconds ago.
Who was I playing? I was playing Cheetahs.
We both forgot it.
It's kind of a blur. You just go out there, and in my mind, everybody's a player. It's just
you just go at it.
Team, no specific player you're worried about. You just go and play your game.
Especially in this heat, you're probably
oh man,
you're probably heat stroking out. And that's not even to speak of the men's teams that are going to be playing this afternoon.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
When it's truly going to be 90-something degrees.
We had a 4 o'clock practice slot yesterday, and that was pretty rough. So I was like, getting up early ain't so bad.
Yeah. No, this was a good draw for you. All right, we're going to have New Jersey High Rollers versus Suricatos. High Rollers are currently 2nd place, I believe, in the league, and Suricatos, I think, are 7th. Suricatos had some really good matches so far. One really good match so far today with a lot of aggression.
Yep, they're sending a Dorito runner off the break.
I think we have... All right, New Jersey 5 alive on the break, although one of them's asking for a check over there on that Dorito side.
Same for Suricatos. Interesting how they doubled up that center tower. But they're not feeling any heat, I guess.
Yeah, that is a little bold. I haven't seen anybody do that yet.
It's kind of the perks of being smaller women. There's their snake.
They go north. High Rollers starting to make their secondary moves. That might have been Allie sliding up to that Dorito side tower.
Suricatos still in that center bunker. Their wide player on the Dorito has moved up to the other tower. And there's a god. Oh, okay.
So High Rollers starting to spread the field out, although Suricatos have much better penetration up the middle.
And I really feel like the snake player is probably not feeling much pressure, but now they got to that center beast. I don't know what you're calling it, the monster. So.
Oh, a Suricatos player walking off from the Dorito side. So 5-on-4 in favor. There's a run through.
Center.
She's going to get 1, maybe 2. Maybe, well, no, could get the 3rd one. Maybe, did she get him?
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's a major on her, though.
Yeah,
that's going to major on the High Rollers. She went a bridge too far on that one.
Sometimes you get a little excited.
That was Sobi. I think, Sobi actually stopped to check herself at one point after she went past that tower. That might have been where the penalty was incurred.
She made it look easy, though. She was just strolling through.
At some point, I think she was a little surprised that she was still alive. She's like, wait, I'm not dead yet? But something went wrong because I'm assuming that major was on her. I mean, it's the only logical.
Was there enough bodies to pull?
Yeah.
I think so.
Now, she could have been hit on a pack and not even known about it. but if she got a kill after a hit.
Yeah, so High Rollers still have somebody in Snake and Dorito. So
they're closing it out.
I think they lost track of the body count there.
I think
in
that's
the chaos.
I think that's the only bodies that High Roller lost was Sobe and the penalty bodies that got pulled.
Very good. Making it look easy. They definitely contested Suricatos' aggression. Smart players.
Yeah,
You can see Suricatos each time they play, too. They're just getting smarter and smarter and better and better. They're a great, aggressive team.
That's what they were doing their first match. I saw a lot of really good aggression out of them. They were taking a lot of territory off the breakout. Usually when a run-through ends in a major, your team loses the point. But because that was the only bodies they lost, the High Rollers were still able to win that thing with 2 alive. So literally that's the only thing that went wrong for them.
I think Sobe probably knew that. She knew she had a whole bunch of people behind her, so she could risk it for the biscuit.
Yep.
All right, so we got Femmes and Vibe. This is going to be good.
All right, Femmes on the left, Vibe on the right. Tons of time on the clock.
So having played Vibe earlier today, again, definitely they are a pocket team, but their lanes are so hard to get through. I think they're going to get some clips off the break.
I think I have a snake runner over here for the Femmes.
Definitely one for Vibe.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, she's getting into God.
Looks like clean for Femmes, 5 alive. I take that back. And there's going to be a minor because she's...
Ooh, dang. Oof. Vibe's looking happy.
Yeah. So Femmes are going to lose 2 bodies to a minor.
And this is kind of Vibe's specialty, honestly. Pulling up short, just having... Oh, but they lose their God player.
There you go. Femmes going ahead and making their secondaries pushing the field, which is good because they were trapped in a bit of a pocket there after losing those 2 players.
And I think that's Kat. This is her first day playing WNXL.
Welcome.
Oh, Vibe is making it into the D2, which is an amazing bunker.
I don't know if you've seen this yet. In my opinion, the bump from D1 to D2 is basically free. There's so few guns that can shoot at you. If you can get to D1, you might as well just take D2.
Honestly, you just got to kind of scoot low for this snake side tower if they're lobbing them down at you, but very rarely do you see people get clipped.
All right, Femmes are into the snake now. They're going to slide up to that snake 50. I think she might have to wrap, although she looks inside. She might be able to get that D2 of
And
Vibe.
Vibe has not picked up that there's a snake player. They do have a snake corner, but she's looking inside.
So the Vibe is at that inside Dorito wedge. And I think she's very vulnerable to this Femmes snake player, but neither one is aware of the other at the moment.
If this Femmes player got low, though, she could crawl kind of up, and then she'd be able to block out that wing with the center brick.
So Vibe does have a the snake corner bunker, but that corner bunker doesn't have great shots down the snake. So you're right. She could just go. D2 is hot for Vibe.
And the corner player is looking Dorito side. Oh, I think she might have just got clipped. Yep.
You called it. You may have even caused it to happen. All right, Vibe bounces up to that Dorito 50.
Yep, and she still doesn't know there's a snake.
So there is no visual between both sides, the other sides of the field. This D50 can't really see the S50. There's too many blocking bunkers.
But luckily, this snake side tower on Vibe has picked up on the Dorito. Nice tactical retreat.
Smart play. The Vibe player over there in the D50, she's looking snake way. I would try to, oh no. Nope, she's clean. I would try to wrap if she could.
Yeah. Nice. They should not have let Vibe fill it to that corner.
Yep.
You can see the Femmes experience here, just being calm, cool, collected, locking it down.
You're right. They're talking at almost a room-level voice to each other. They're not having to scream.
No. The Vibe 50 Dorito players just waiting, thinking the snake player is going to run, but Femmes seem pretty content to just hang out.
So the Vibe, you're right, the Vibe player can't, she's got the Dorito 1 locked onto her down the tape line, so she can't really wrap unless she can win a gunfight.
And it's hard. You don't, I think she might have just got clipped.
Yep. And now this Femme player is going to slide to their S2. She's going to blow up that Vibe player. Doesn't matter whether she got clipped.
Nope.
This is a big move by the Femmes to get to the S2.
This corner
There you
player.
go. She kills the corner.
Here,
That
So
might be
it's no. So
D2?
there's at the wing, at the Dorito wing.
Okay,
There's
yep.
one by
The
player.
inside wedge.
But these.
She drops
tech
back.
retreat.
She's going to get blown
yeah.
up. That was a smart drop back. She had no idea that the S2 was hot.
Nope.
You can't really blame her for that one.
It's the Doritos curse on this field. The snake can just get up and shoot you in the back.
Yeah.
Good job by Femmes. That was so controlled, chill.
So, it seems controlled, but it was good aggression in the sense of they kept moving, kept pressing, kept doing their stuff. Now,
Very methodical.
She's not going to hit the buzzer because either they're trying to milk the clock or they'd rather have a potentially cleaner player do it.
Yeah, she's probably pretty icky from the snake.
Yeah, here you go.
Good job, Femmes.
It is so hard not to, high-five teammates.
Yes.
With the rules now that you can't touch a teammate or else you get a penalty, it's so hard in that situation to get to the flag station and not want to, fist bump or something.
It's really hard, especially, I think most of us are huggers, so you just want to
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're left to be reserved for another 10 seconds. Nice. That was just textbook beautiful paintball on the Femmes part.
Yep, very good job. All right, so we're going to switch over to the High Rollers versus Suricatos. High Rollers up by 1 point. Tons of time on the clock. That's certainly not an issue at the moment.
This is our spicy match.
Is there love lost here?
No,
Okay.
we practiced the High Rollers yesterday. They're just super fun to play with. They start at the same time as us, so I kind of think of them as our sister team.
Yeah.
So it's been amazing kind of watching their growth from the beginning of last season to this season. Honestly, all the teams, every event, it's just everybody's a little bit better better
Oh, I
competition.
think so. I very much think so. I'm seeing a higher level of play each year that goes by out of the W1XL.
It's pretty cool.
It's very good. All right, Suricatos on your left.
High
on your
Rollers,
right.
4 guns up, sending one directly into Snake.
Suricatos lose their player going up the middle.
High Rollers very aggressive, got to the center brick, into the Snake 2.
Suricatos dropped another player. They're dropping their mini temple player.
Oh, yes. Here we go. High Rollers on the outside Snake doing the sneaky move. I love this.
Yep.
It's such a trek, but it's worth it.
So tiring. It is exhausting to do this.
You can see her crawl by crawl. Oh, still going.
Oh,
Still going.
why am I doing this? I could be back at the hotel.
I'm just going to have a little break.
Yep.
But if she pops up, she's got packs all day.
She owns it.
But there is a Snake corner, but she's looking inside.
But if you push yourself up against that wing, you can be protected from that snake corner. She won't even know you're there.
No, we're calling it the head of the snake.
Yep. I'm calling this the passing lane.
Yeah.
Because it's what you jump over into the passing lane.
Yep.
There she goes. Okay, this is a big moment. She's going to wrap her on the outside or look inside?
I hope she looks inside.
No, she's going to wrap her on the outside. And it works. She blows up
Nice.
that corner immediately. She's going to...
Suricatos has no idea.
Yep, she's going to catch that can. There's still a D1 to be concerned about.
She's like, maybe my other players will get that one. Oh, she's going to get clipped. Just the Dorito one here for Suricatos. And she's very dead.
That is a great move, and it totally pays off as well it should.
Yeah, worth the effort.
Oh, yeah, the exhaustion is there. Have you done this crawl?
Some of my players did do it. Tessa, she did it earlier, and it definitely paid off.
So exhausting.
Yep. I was the distraction on the Dorito, and I look over, I'm like, Tessa's in there, Snake. Just draw guns.
How many kills did she get?
I think she got 2 or 3. Like, she did quite good.
We've also seen today, and I've experienced this myself, players making this crawl, getting to this just utter kill position, and then getting shot by their teammates. I've seen it a couple times already.
You have to. Honestly, we almost did that too, and I was like, it's Tessa.
Yeah.
Their
Don't.
Snake is ours.
Friendly.
Please don't.
Danger close.
Benched forever.
And it's, just shooting a teammate's bad enough, but shooting a teammate that's down there that's about to just blow the entire game open.
That's the game-winning move. After they've made that trek, too.
Oh, I'm so exhausted.
So it's 1-1 for Dallas 5 and Femmes.
Femmes today, I've seen a lot of Tammy running through the middle, just blowing teams up, like doing run-throughs in the middle.
I would expect nothing less from Tammy. Just need 2 runners for Femmes, 3 guns up.
Dallas 5 going a little bit more conservative, 2 up the middle of the tower.
Nice.
I would definitely
And
get out of that tower if you could.
Femmes has that money
there it
spot.
is.
Oh, man.
She's going to make the whole crawl.
She better. She just has to make sure she doesn't bump these beams. Ooh,
There's
minor
a minor
penalty.
So Femmes just got a minor, so this crawl up this snake better pay off soon.
Oh, they have no idea.
Nope. And they're in no position to pick up on it unless she bumps a bunker. She better make sure her shoulder doesn't knock one of these snake beams.
She's trying to look through the cracks, see if she can see anybody.
Yep.
So there is a god for Vibe.
And Femmes players are dropping, so she needs to do her damage soon. She doesn't know that, of course.
No. So there's a snake corner.
Oh, I think they might know it.
Oh,
they
no, they don't know.
They were just shooting down into it. Yeah.
Oh, too bad. Traded
What a
out.
shame.
But good job on Vibe for picking that up and trading out.
So the Vibe corner player, the snake corner, she started shooting down into that passing lane. Something warned her. Her spider senses went off.
Tingling.
Yeah, and then her actual snake player picked up on it and traded.
Nice. Yeah, Vibe is definitely dominating here.
Vibe is going to win this one. That was the miracle play that needed to happen, and it didn't happen.
Just one Femmes player alive? No, that's it.
Nope,
just kidding.
They're just being cautious.
When in doubt, be cautious.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job.
Oh, what a shame. Do all that work and then and then got all you did was trade.
Oh well, she definitely put in the effort.
Yeah, give her credit. All right, so coming back out, we got New Jersey High Rollers versus Suricatos. Let's see. For High Rollers today, I'll just let you know on the squad: Allison Balmores, Janiyah Curtis Beatty, Alex Damar, Vadia Dokes, Isabella. I'm going to ruin these names.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Eliza. We got Sobi of Glass, of course, and Taylor Hofer, Christina Starr, and Paige Vosser.
Nice. Sweet lineup.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Alex Delmar. She's my lady.
Well, so you're in a position to install the commentator curse, right?
Oh,
you can nudge the match. If you see an opponent that might be a risk of shooting her, you compliment how great they're playing, and they immediately die. That's how commentating works.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
I got you, Alex.
Once gambling becomes a real thing in this sport, the commentator curse is going to be so powerful for rigging games.
I will be paying you off.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in it. All right, here we go. Rollers on our left, Suricatos on our right.
Suricatos going heavy guns up. Yep. One runner out wide to Dorito side. Oh, but they clipped their center player. Oh, 2 down for Suricatos.
So 5 on 3. All of our rollers are still alive.
It's probably all Alex.
Yeah, Alex did it all. Remember, if you compliment her too much, she's going to die.
Just kidding, Alex. You suck.
There you go.
So Suricatos has made it into the Snake 1.
Rollers starting to push their secondaries, moving up to that Suricatos tower.
Suricatos here on the highway.
Here we go. Big move.
Just keep going, lady.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a minor over there on the rollers, the middle tower.
That's probably my fault.
She's going to lose her back. That might be Allie taking the walk with her. Suricatos have a chance here, especially with this player in the snake. I don't love this. She's going to stop and pop up and shoot. And she's going to lose all of her element of surprise.
Oh, but she got it. Okay.
No, she got the kill.
Way to go.
Here we go. So this mini wall here by the snake is hot for rollers.
I think that might be it.
Ooh, keep your elbow down.
I don't see anybody for Dorito.
No, she popped up too soon.
And this back snake player is letting her do the work. And she didn't trade.
No, so still alive for the rollers.
Okay, there's a 50 Dorito for rollers.
Great shot.
So this is where it comes into play, where you have your one snake player moving up like that. When you're way too far back like that, you got to kind of stick with her.
Wow, what a turnaround. All right, I thought the Suricatos had that in the bag, especially with their snake player getting all the way down there. So if there's a sin, I was both right and wrong. She popped up here mid-snake and shot the tower. I didn't love that because I thought you'd be giving away your element of surprise. Turns out I was wrong.
Don't do it every time.
Don't do it every time. She continued crawling, which was awesome. She got nearly to the end of the snake, but instead of fully getting into that mini wall, she again popped up early, and this time it cost her liher life.
She got a little excited.
Yeah.
Or a little tired.
A little bit too soon. Dude, I made that crawl in a practice last week, and oh my God.
Nope.
Of course, I'm out of shape, but oh my God, it's exhausting.
Even if you're in shape, it's exhausting. Oh. But that Dorito player for high rollers did really well. That's what we're finding is if nobody's shooting at you, you can just be quiet and sneaky. It's really easy to lose players on that side, and she did her job wrapping around from that Dorito 50 and just clipping that snake player.
10 seconds.
All right.
All right, we got Vibe on our right, Femmes on our left.
Femmes has one runner.
We got a snake runner over here for Femmes too. She is in clean. They're also up the middle to the brick. This is a... Sorry, go ahead.
It's just a nice job doing that center run. There you go. Is that Tammy?
Must be. Tammy Adamson. Very likely. That's what she's been doing a lot today.
It's like she knows how to play paintball or something.
Yeah.
And, oh, man, poor Vibe is... They have the two of them in the center
Not good.
tower, which, yeah, is going to get real tight real soon. Especially with Femmes coming up into the 50 snake here.
Yep.
Oh,
she hit in the hip. Yep. A little bit too over anxious.
Sometimes you just get a little excited.
Sometimes when you get that far field, you just need to just dig in and let
Yeah.
the other team waste all their guns on you while your teammates do the mopping up.
Way to go, Vibe. I thought they were going to be getting clipped out. Okay, they lost one out of that center tower.
Nice run by Vibe into the snake, though. Did a little bit of a dog leg run. Nice. She's
So
right up to the 50.
Both towers, back center.
I think Femmes are not aware. They are aware now. And unfortunately, unfortunately for Vibe, they lose their snake player.
They're just kind of picking each other off one by one.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Okay, so both towers for Vibe. Is there a third body somewhere? Oh, yeah. Okay, so the Vibe player's getting to the outside snake here. But Femmes also getting to outside snake.
That is not an easy bunker to live in, though.
No.
It's generally something you go to just so you can go ahead and get into this passing lane and go, but she might be kind of stuck there.
If I was her, I would just tuck low and go inner snake.
There was an attempted run through by the Femmes over on that Dorito side. It did not work out.
And they dropped another Femmes player.
Probably the best thing to be said for that run through is there's no penalty that came of it.
Smart towel.
There you go. Femmes are going to towel out.
Yeah, you're not winning that point from that head of that snake.
No.
Save your player a couple bruises.
Well, Femmes were willing to throw bodies at the problem, right? They run up the middle through to the other side. I would just say that if that was Tammy, I'm not sure if it was or not, but she got a little bit over anxious. You know, once they know that you're there, you need to calm down a little bit, mostly focus on protecting yourself from getting bunkered.
Yeah, just draw guns.
Yeah, just draw guns.
If you got 2 guns on you, that means one of your players has no guns on them.
Absolutely. You're good at math.
Math, up to 5. That's it.
Yeah, that's the limit. All right, so we've got Rollers coming back on the field against the Suricatos. You know what? Rollers have taken the aggressive baton and run with it. Frankly, the first match I watched with Suricatos, they were the team that was doing all the attacking.
Interesting.
They're a little bit more on their heels this match. Maybe it's literally a personnel matchup. They don't like what they have this time. I don't know.
I think they might just be thinking high rollers are beating their aggression, but I don't want to see Suricatos at this point sit back. They got to get some points on the board. The ball's in New Jersey's hands. So I want to see that aggression. I want to see them beat Jersey with that aggression because that's what their specialty is.
If you're Suricatos, how do you attack this next point? You're down 3-0.
I mean, they have a stronger snake attack side from what I've seen, so I would definitely just contain Dorito side, heavy guns up snake side, get that player in, and just send her.
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Would you try the outside snake crawl?
I don't know. The thing is once people are doing it too much, like they are picking up on it, so probably not. You can always hop over if you get a chance, but I would just try to get to that 50 and make Jersey uncomfortable.
The best counter I've seen so far to this outside, this passing lane, is if you get somebody in the S2, they can kind of look over the snake and look down it.
Yes.
That's your best chance to counter it.
That's really all you can do. The snake's very complicated. It's not your traditional go to a corner and protect your player.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there.
So high rollers, 2 runners.
I think we have a snake runner for Suricatos. Nope, she pulls up at the mini wall. They do go to the inside Dorito for Suricatos on the run out. There we go. Suricatos.
Jersey got to D2 off the break, and now they're at that center brick.
Suricatos into the snake, but they immediately lose their player.
They do have that player in that Aztec that can fill out. Good job on that center player. So they're matched up in the 250s in the center.
Suricato losing another player from the back line, though. They had a good attacking game plan, but it's starting to fall apart as they're losing players.
Yeah. There you go. High rollers getting into snake. They got a D2.
Suricatos make a counter move, trying to get to this snake corner.
Good fill.
Yep. Has a risky run, a lot of wide open territory, but she made it. Oh, and into the snake.
Nice. I think we're going to see people trade out here.
Yeah. There's going to be a traditional exchange of welts as a welcome gift.
Ooh, High Rollers doesn't know that there's a snake. But this Suricatos player needs to be listening.
Yeah. She's going to get
She's
going to get that brick. No, she doesn't. Brick is
Nice.
alive.
Her brick just saved her life. She owes her a beer.
What's shocking is the S2 for Suricatos never even got involved in any of that.
No, she's just chilling.
She's looking. She's
I'm
watching
cool.
Dorito's side.
I don't think they've realized
No.
that Jersey's filled the 50 snake here.
And the 50 snake for Jersey's doing a great job not talking. She's using a hand signal, but she is not talking. She knows that would give her away.
She's a sneaky snack.
She's locked onto that S2 like a trapdoor spider, just waiting for a mistake.
And okay.
Here it is. New Jersey Rollers attempts a run through the
Who
middle.
shot her? The snake?
Yep. So now I think we might be 2-2.
Oh, yep. So there's the inner Dorito here for Jersey. And the 50 snake. It's just who finds the bodies first.
Oh, she got her.
Nice. Gave her a couple extra, too. Yeah.
Is that a trade? If it's a trade, it's fine.
Yeah. Way to be for that Jersey player, knowing that she had the ball and that she had a player behind her so she could trade out and just finish off this game.
Well, you're right. Well done. You know what? That was some great problem solving by the Rollers.
Yes.
Right? They didn't just like sit there behind the guns and try to win gunfights. They actually tried to figure out how can we break this this cross up? Because at that point, the Suricatos did have a nice cross up between the S2 and that 50 brick.
And good job for that Suricatos player after losing her front player, getting into the snake and just being heads up, chilling out.
Great movement. I mean, she slid sideways all the way across that back line without getting shot, which is amazing. And then I thought, okay, she's going to settle in at that snake corner and just no. She as soon as she saw an opportunity, she went right into the snake.
Nobody's shooting at you?
Yep.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Only because my husband tells me that. Who's shooting at you? Nobody? Go.
Then you should go. I cheers to your husband. I see more and more teams modern. They're very good at locking things up and doing a great job of supporting each other. And I never learned how to do that.
Yeah.
So if you tell me, like, hey, go to this bunker and cross up, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to shoot that way until I have a chance to move. And then I'm gone.
It's just boring to me. I hate just sitting there like, okay, I dumped 7 pods. Now what?
Yeah. That's a good excuse, though. If you run yourself out of paint, you're like, well, I had to move forward. I was out of paint. Sorry, coach. All right, here we go. Vibe against Femmes. Femmes into the snake off the break,
Nice.
I think. S1.
She is so agile and quick.
Vibes lose their first player from the back. So it's 4. Vibe is in the snake, but they got no Dorito presence.
So we got both towers for Femmes. Snake 1.5, I guess. The Dorito can. Oh, flipping over. I don't think anybody saw her flip
No,
over
I don't
here.
think so at all.
Well, she's definitely moving the fastest out of everybody we saw do this.
Her butt pack, though, has become a fanny pack on the front.
You know, some of this gear isn't necessarily made for women. Our hips kind of mess things up for
True.
us.
That's true. All right, well, this is the big play here.
Oh, come on.
Keep going,
Femmes.
keep going, keep going.
Way
Get
to
fully
be.
behind that. Oh, no. She's at risk of her teammate shooting her. There you go. She blows up that S1.
Yeah. Okay.
Blows up that tower.
Way to go.
Oh, that snake
Now she
corner knows
knows.
about it now. That's fine. She took 3 bodies to her 1. That is totally worth it.
She did her job. So there's Vibe in the back Dorito can there.
So I think we're 2-on-1 situation, perhaps.
So Dorito 1. I need a step stool out here. Oh, the Vibe's player.
Dorito's starting to push up for Femmes. Oh,
Yeah.
Femmes lost that gunfight, so it's now down to 1-on-1.
And Vibe is really good at this. You know, like they work on their fundamentals a lot, being based out of PB Fit.
So I think Vibe has the better part of the field for moving around and being sneaky, the Vibe player. She does move up to that tower.
Oh. And they're at the
wedge.
Dorito. Yep. She has a lot of angles that she can play this, though.
So, in this situation, 1-on-1, and I'm not an expert, but I would, get your gun dominance, drop back. Get your gun dominance and make a bump. Go sideways, go backwards, go forward. Just do not stay at the same bunker if you can get the other person's head down.
There you go. Vibe picking up on that.
No, Vibe did not see that move, and it pays off. I'm sorry, Femme player did not see that move by the Vibe player.
One-on-ones, if the other player loses you, you got it.
Yeah.
But you have to, that first shot, you got to get it.
So, we practice in this sport so much about shooting other people, but I think just getting gun dominance, just making them duck into the bunker, gives you all the freedom in the world to do whatever you want as long as you take advantage of it very, very quickly. And I think that's what just happened there. She got gun dominance, she made a bump. The other player didn't see it, and it cost her life.
Yeah.
So,
and all it takes is we practice that a lot, is that even if that person has that gun dominance on you, getting out with that one ball check, you just got to hit them once, and just being comfortable with that and knowing your shots where exactly they're going to go.
So my secret, I'm going to say this on air, everybody's going to know it.
Nobody's listening.
Yeah, nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Is switch sides of the bunker from the side you want to move. Draw their gun to, say I want to move out the right side of the bunker. I'm going to pop to the left side, draw their gun over to the left side. And even if they have gun dominance on me, I'm out the right side. And by the time they've adjusted, I'm already at the bunker I want to go to.
Makes sense.
That's not sneaky, but it's just...
I'll let you know if it works tomorrow.
Toy with... No, you can. You can psychologically toy with the other player. Get them to do what you want. All right, high rollers on the left. They're up 4-0. Suricatos really need something to happen here.
Yep. Heavy guns up.
Uh-oh. They're getting a check. Yep, high roller snake player taking a walk. That's a good kill for Suricatos.
Suricatos, they have to win this point or they're going to get mercied. I'd love to see this player. There you go, getting into the snake.
Yep.
She's got the ball.
They lost their Dorito side tower, though, so it's 4-4.
But that's okay.
Nope, 4-3. I'm sorry. It's another high roller walking off. I talked over you. I apologize.
No, that snake tower can do a lot of damage control holding out that D side. Okay, so they got both towers now. Snake 50.
Oh, no. She's clean, but she's got caught in the open.
Oh.
So the snake player for Suricatos took a bounce off the head. She asked for a check, which is the right thing to do, but she got stuck wide in the open.
That's a really hard spot to live if there's a tower that knows you're there.
Yeah.
Good effort, though. They had to try.
That is unfortunate. Just asking for that check at just the wrong time. I mean, well, no, she asked for the check at the right time, which is when she got hit on the head, but she was stuck way in the open.
So there's the Suricatos here at this outside snake. I think the snake corner for rollers knows that she's there.
High rollers are in both middle towers, and they're in this snake corner. So they got a good spread.
They're almost matched up. Oh, Suricatos just got that snake side tower out.
We have tons of time on the clock. So rollers should milk the clock, but honestly, you're about 6 minutes. That's so much time that it's a little bit too early to think about just clock killing mode. You need to win points.
Suricatos just needs to be smart here. Don't let them get this point. Still both towers. Back snake for Suricatos. Snake player definitely wants to make some moves.
So the rollers have the snake corner and the Dorito side tower.
Suricatos' communication is really good.
Suricatos' player in the tower is having some hopper problems. She keeps whacking that thing.
I did the same thing, hard dive into the Dorito dirt. There you go.
All right, despite what I said, now if I'm the Suricatos, I got to start thinking about the clock. We're at almost 5 minutes, and they're down by 4 points. So winning a point is great, but they need to start doing things fast.
So there's still a snake corner for Jersey and the Dorito side tower. That's a pretty good low cross they got going on. I'd like to see the center Suricatos. There they go. I'd like to see them move up the middle.
Like they're listening. Ooh, paint's running a little bit low for the snake player, though, for Suricatos. She's got one pod left.
That's okay. She's got to be a sneaky snake. I do feel like this Dorito player for Suricatos could be bumping up. She just has to lob him back towards
I agree. Especially D1 to D2. It's a pretty easy bump. Yeah. Just stay low and go.
Especially you can tell the way she's standing. There's no heat on her.
Ooh, this is a risky wrap. No, she's got gun dominance, but I've seen a lot of players die at this snake 50 trying to wrap and do what she's doing.
Just get low, just get low.
Yeah.
No point standing up. Okay.
And that's it. She's out of paint.
She just needs 2 balls left.
Yeah.
Jersey's snake corner is getting checked out.
The amount of clock rolling off, though, this is working for Jersey.
Oh, but they got that Dorito player out, so it's just the snake corner.
I mean, you know, even predicting the Suricatos win this point, they've lost so much clock that in a way this is kind of a loss of a point.
There you go. Good for the morale, though. Get
Absolutely.
a point on the board.
Yep.
Nice. She definitely recognized it. She full sent it in.
She knew the clock situation.
All right. Way to go, Suricatos.
So that is going to end with about 3.5 left on the clock at that point, and that is going to be it. If Suricatos are still thinking about winning the match, that's a tough situation.
They just got to play their game. They just need to go.
Yep.
They're fast. They're small. They are aggressive.
And I think they've been playing great in the snake over here today, so that's certainly a path to win. I think as the day is moving on, I'm seeing a little bit more play over on the Dorito side, breaking the game open. Early in the day, I didn't see much of that. In practice, I didn't see much of that. It was all snake, but that's starting to change.
And it's such a fun Dorito side. Like, if you can put that snake side tower in, you pretty much have free range.
To do what you want.
Yeah.
So here's the dark side of webcasting, and that is by Saturday, late Saturday, or even into Sunday. The field is so figured out that a lot of the game plans for the team start to look the same. So as a viewer, it's like, well, there's really a little bit more Wild West early on Friday than it is Saturday evening. 5 on the right. Vibe should be in clock killing mode.
Oh, Vibe losing 1 off the break.
I believe we still have 5 alive over here for Femmes.
Nice. They did get to the Dorito 1 for Femmes there.
3 minutes on the clock. Oh.
Ooh.
And is that going to be a mine? It looks like he's reaching for a towel, but he doesn't pull it. So just a player taking a walk off for the Femmes in the
But
middle.
here's Femmes sending it up the snake side.
They needed this.
Luckily, the other Femmes player just ran to the snake corner. Oh, unlucky.
She went up too early.
Oh.
That's a major?
Ooh-wee.
Maybe it's a minor. I think he threw the red flag and he meant to throw the minor because I only saw one body get pulled.
Yeah. That wasn't major worthy.
No.
So Vibe has a Dorito 1. That might be it. I'd love to see this Femmes player just get low and go.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, the go part she's going to do. Maybe not the low part. And remember, they just kill the clock, right? So we're just about 2 minutes left. They're up 4-1.
No, 1-4.
1-4. Oh, well, Femmes, you're right. Femmes cannot kill it. Yeah, Femmes can't kill the clock.
Yeah, Vibe's just got
But Vibe can kill the clock. That is a survivable bunker, though, in that Dorito. She becomes active.
It is, but if this Femmes player just got low, she could shoot her in the back. But she seems content to just chill out because it is hot.
So when you were trying to... There you go, good move. We're about to be in the splash soon. You know, when you're trying to kill a clock and you're in this, like, 2-on-1 situation, stay active. Oh, she's going to get blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay active enough that you put the fear of God in the other players that they can't just do whatever you want. If you stick too much to just shooting one side, you're basically telling one of your opponents, yeah, do whatever you want.
Come run me down.
I'm not even looking at you. So got to stay active in that kind of a 1-on-2, 1-on-3 situation.
She did pretty good containing them for quite a while.
Yep. And again, they killed a lot of clock.
Yeah. Another similar game, 1-4.
Yep. So we're at 3.5 minutes, 4-1. Rollers up.
I think Suricatos can bring this back.
So Suricatos today, and excuse my poor pronunciation, we have Angel Torres, Monica Ferraro, Gina Lopez, Ivelisse Lopez, Daniela Moyano, Yaya Roas, Lady Castellanos, Blanca Rosa, and Stephanie Battle.
Good job.
That wasn't too bad. I'm sure there's people at home screaming at the TV.
What is he even saying?
Oh, God. Does he have marbles in his mouth?
You tried. That's what counts.
Yeah. traveling all the way here. Oh, so here's another thing I like to do when I see teams coming internationally. I like to go up and look at how much flights are. So how much do you think a flight from Bogota, Colombia to
more than Canada? Probably $600.
It was about 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good
USD?
guess. All right. Suricatos on the left, 5 alive. I think 5 alive for both teams at the moment.
Yep.
Suricatos into this outside snake. I think she's checking off.
One down for high rollers. But they got a Dorito one, a Dorito tower, a god, and kind of back center.
There we go. So the Suricato player is going to drop to this, what I'm calling the passing lane. I think she's going to try to make the entire crawl.
At this point, she's got to.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to lose.
We're under 3 minutes.
And that Dorito tower that could kind of be dropping them in on her isn't looking.
Nope.
But high rollers did just move up to Dorito 2. So if she looks inside, she might be able to catch her.
Suricato's just lost a player up the middle.
She got tired.
Yeah. I feel it on that one.
Okay, here. Okay.
Oh, snake is hot now. I still don't think the high rollers knows she's there.
I don't know. I think I'm.
No,
I'm
they
not
don't.
sure.
High rollers up to that Dorito 50, though.
Oh. Turn around.
Oh, the high
There
roller's
you
looking
go.
for her. Oh, that's unfortunate. You did all that work.
Lets her get right up there and
all
then.
that work.
Just kidding.
Paintball is so cruel. Oh, rollers walking off. Suricato player walking off from that Dorito side. Bit of violence going on over there. The crowd loves violence at home.
I mean, we all love it. That's why we play paintball.
Let's
not lie.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I got aggression.
You know what this sport needs? Bayonets. Just saying. Bayonets.
I did throw a scenario event that we had swords.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was like, you hit somebody with your sword, they're definitely dead.
Nice. Suricato player trying to get to this
Good
outside
effort.
snake. Doesn't work.
There wasn't much she could kind of do. She was battling at least 2 guns there.
We were about a minute and a half left. Rollers with a 4-1 advantage. Rollers are still going to attack, but, frankly, they could just sit on it at this point.
No point getting heat stroke.
I think we have D2 over there, if I'm not mistaken.
There you
D2
go.
in an awful situation now.
Dorito.
And sure enough, she's going to take the walk.
Dorito 1. Nice. Wow.
So Suricato's going to towel out of that. You're probably right to do so, but it's kind of you're not going to get much out of it because you're going to be down. You're going to be down 5-1, and you're going to have about a minute and a half.
At this point, it's just kind of for the experience and the time on the field.
Yeah, get more spins. That's a really good point.
Yeah.
You're thinking next level. I'm thinking linearly.
You have to think all day. I just think for 15-minute periods. So.
No, I'm a webcaster. I don't do much thinking. I get to sit up here on my high horse and criticize teams for what they do wrong, and then I'm not held accountable. It's a great job, really. You should look at doing this permanently.
Yeah. All right, so Vibe 4-2.
So Femmes have had some explosive plays through the middle today, as far as doing these crazy run-throughs that have been really, really successful.
Yep.
So of the 2 matches, this is certainly still within grasp for Femmes.
100%.
Vibe has to be very wary of that. I'd spread a little bit and cross up guns and make sure nobody can go through the middle on you.
Yep. Femmes got 2 bodies going wide.
Vibe doubling up that tower in the middle. They do take the snake.
Oh.
They're going to lose one of their players up the middle, though. 4 players left for Vibe.
Femmes right up to the snake 50 here.
Nice.
Filling into the snake corner.
Oh, she might have. Yes, she did. She got the Vibe player in the snake corner
Nice.
on the tank. She's going to wrap, start looking for
Vibe
kills.
doesn't know she's there.
Yeah, that tower is going to get blown up in the back of the head.
Who needs that head anyways?
Oof.
Oh, I think maybe her own player just shot her.
Well, the S1 did wrap and start seeing her standing up through the middle, so I think the S1 might have gotten her. Her teammate tried to do a run down the sidelines that really didn't work.
That was kind of a silly run.
It was too wide. I mean, time situation, you might as well take risks, but it was not it was a very low percentage run. I'm being kind.
Okay, but Femmes is being smart here. Likely there's a Dorito 2 and
Well,
there you go.
the
Savable.
enemy is the clock right now.
Yes.
The clock is the enemy right now for Femmes.
And they definitely recognize that.
Go, go, go. If they can get a
Run, Forrest.
that joke never gets old.
Never.
So there's going to be about 12 seconds on the clock, which is technically enough time for another point.
I'd
They'll
do
have a
it.
chance. Yeah, I don't even know. I know I can't run the length of this field in 12 seconds.
I can because I've definitely messed up and went to the wrong start station before.
God. It's a nightmare.
Come on, Flying V. Please, Femmes. Do it for us. Good job.
All right, so we're going to have High Rollers come back on the field in a commanding lead, 5-1 over Suricatos. What do we got? 1:11 left on the clock. Essentially, again, a lost cause for Suricatos. They will likely go 1-1 for the day. I believe that might put High Rollers at 2-0 for the day, if I'm not mistaken.
I expect nothing less from them, having come in second at the last event. High Rollers is looking good overall.
You're not going to give High Rollers bulletin board material? You're not going to say something controversial that they can use against you?
No.
For the entire Northern Lights team?
Love everybody. We're Canadian.
You Canadians, too polite.
Sorry.
Too polite.
10 seconds.
I'm from New Hampshire. We're like Canada Light up there. You know,
Yeah.
we're like.
You do look a little pasty like me.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I don't know.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. High Rollers.
Oh.
High Rollers lose a player up the middle.
Suricatos on the Dorito tower might have been clipped on the head.
Well, the ref's about to sort that one out.
Oh, both towers getting checked out. Oh, I wish they would have just sent it.
And a minor. Suricatos is going to lose 3 players all in the span of a few seconds.
So this little snake player really needs to kill everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to shut the door on that. There must have been a towel. We might have had a technical boo-boo. Is that the technical term?
I like how High Rollers, they're like still ready.
Yeah, the guns are totally perched. So I think we had an accidental what they call phase, which means that the assumption is that the buzzer was hit, which obviously it wasn't. Sometimes, especially in high wind conditions, which is not the case right now, the home bunker's bouncing around enough, and you'll actually get the home button like hitting a net or something.
Oh,
and
okay.
going off. Yeah, that happens from time to time.
So what would they do in this case?
They
No
did the
point?
right thing. They told all the players stay exactly where you are, and they're going to sort it out, and they're going to restart it. Except one of the Suricato players is backed up to home.
Man, shout out to the refs. It's a hard job.
Oh, my God. Because you're out there, you don't get off the field for more than a couple minutes at a time for 8, 9, 10 hours at a time. It is brutal. You get shot more than the players.
100%.
You get yelled at. I have argued that every reffing crew that has ever reffed is assembled by guilt. It's assembled by a Wednesday phone call from somebody going, "Oh, my God, please, we totally need you this week. You have to be there." And you go, "Oh, fine."
Oh.
And then they feed you stale pizza.
Mm-hmm. Always pizza.
Pay you not enough.
We host a tournament series, the Blinding Light series, at Ambush Paintball, and so all the girls ref it, and then we usually try to loop our partners into it too, and it's definitely an unpaid gig, and we get shot a lot.
Oh, my God,
and
a
all
lot.
you get is pizza. And love, but you know.
Okay, quick. What's the worst place to get hit reffing?
Man, I actually hate getting shot in the butt and the hands.
For me, it's the toes.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
answers. I don't know why, but toe hits just, oh, my God, they hurt.
I got small feet, so it doesn't happen too much. But
you have the geisha factor in,
Yes.
in your favor.
But I got a big butt, so I think that's why that gets shot.
And then there's that, side, the flanks.
Oh, yeah. That was, the only place I was getting shot today is sides and face.
Yeah.
In the mouth.
Jason, stop it for a second, please. I gotta see if I can get a replay here.
Okay, so
Interesting.
they're going to attempt to use a replay to double check, make sure that all the players were in the correct position before that accidental buzzer went off. So I think it's pretty clear there was an accidental buzzer. Nobody hit the buzzer. I think there was just some kind of glitch in the system.
So the Suricatos have the Dorito Tower and the 300.
And we have the rollers over in the snake corner. They're at the can just to the left of the start box.
Not bad spots for either team.
No.
Suricatos has to push the cross, though, so.
Okay, here's a thought. If I'm the Suricatos right now, I'm going to go ahead and try to sneak up to a different bunker, right? Because what is the penalty for trying to sneak to a different bunker during a timeout? There is no penalty.
No.
I'm just saying. Next level.
Big brain.
Well, behind you, there is actually the Big Brain Award. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Oh, no.
right? So it's something I do locally up in the New England area. I literally try to award it to a player that I saw do something really, really smart. Not even necessarily they shot the most people or whatever, just something that was really, really clever. I love that stuff. I love paintball players that are smart and that are working at a different level. Again, it's not just who killed the most people, because you can be not very smart and do that.
Yes.
So
that's pretty cool, actually.
yeah.
That
thank
person
you.
that recognizes in that split second, like, this is how I break the game open.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
So we'll give that out at some point this weekend. I do think that this layout with this snake makes for some very interesting play.
Yes.
I think if there's a big brain award given out this weekend, it will probably be something going on here over on the snake.
Yeah, Doritos, like, kind of classic. The movement's easy. The only thing is that you can't battle your mirror.
Correct.
So there's not a lot of like face-to-face gunfighting. It's all like the cross-field shots. So it's not as in your face.
So in practice, what I was seeing is that the Snake 50 could drop back about 5-6 feet off of the snake, off the 50, and still be protected, shoot cross, and really kind of lock down the Dorito side. I expected to see that this weekend. It's not what I'm seeing mostly. I'm mostly seeing the snake get to the 50, the player get to the snake 50, and then they're mostly focusing shooting straight down the field or wrapping or something like that, but not really looking Dorito side.
Which is interesting because, like, we had the same thing at practice. I was never getting shot kind of Dorito to Dorito. It was always those cross-field lob shots. And to say they can do that, we could also do that to them as well. It was only when they were getting to this 50, then they're blocked out. So there's no way that the Dorito can shoot that guy.
Yeah, you have to drop back a bit. Right now, that brick in the middle is the biggest menace to the Snake 50 doing anything besides just trying to isolate gunfights and winning one-on-ones. And that brick is very takeable in the run-out. Teams aren't taking it as much as I thought, but I don't know about you. I'm not seeing people dying trying to get to that brick.
If you can stay low and be fast, you can get there. But
there you go, folks. Aaron's advice: be short.
Be short.
Yeah.
Easy for me to say. But it's definitely, this is a layout where there's certain spots that tall people just can't really play it that well.
True.
It's much more difficult for them. At the same time, for somebody like me, if I'm playing that Dorito tower, I'm on my tippy toes and I'm just hoping and praying and just lobbing them in because I can't see over anything.
I have watched, I think at the World Cup, I was watching some tower play, literally guns overhead, just trying to shoot down into the snake, just holding the gun as high as they could. And it kind of worked.
When you're 5 feet tall, you do what you got to do. But we got big energy. We make up for it.
Do you have, besides big energy, do you have telephone books on your car seat to help?
No, but I am very close, and everybody makes fun of me. And then I always feel bad if my husband takes my car. He's just like, what the hell?
Do you own a Lambo?
Sorry, you married a midget.
Are you using the steering wheel to pull yourself up to the to eye level?
Yep.
Okay.
And I have to wear like not flat shoes or my heel doesn't touch the ground, and then my leg falls asleep on long drives.
You guys did not drive here, did you?
No. So half of our team did. Like the people from Ontario did, because it was only like between 8 to 12 hours.
Yeah.
For us, it was like a 7.5 hour flight.
You're over on the West Coast.
West Coast, and I'm on Vancouver Island, so it's like West Coast. So. Yep. Yeah, it's a multi-day trek.
It is beautiful up there.
It's
I've seen some road trips that I've always wanted to do that. I always wanted to get out to like Seattle area and take a road trip up through Canada. This summer, my daughter and I, we are going to go up to Prince Edward Island.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
and we're going to see the Canadian National Potato Museum. I don't know if you knew that was a thing.
No.
But Prince Edward Island is the home of the Canadian National Potato Museum.
I'm not surprised.
Super excited to see that. I'm also a total geek because the other thing I'm excited to go see is the Bay of Fundy, which is just south of Prince Edward Island, has the highest tidal change in the world.
Cool.
50 feet.
That's crazy.
Yeah, meaning literally 50 feet difference.
Wow.
Boats, with 50 feet of water under them 4 hours later, 5 hours later, they're sitting on the mud.
Wow.
I don't know.
That's fascinating, actually.
That excites me.
I have a tide tracker on my phone as well, so
really?
I'm a nerd too.
Are you a boater or something?
No, I'm walkable to the beach,
Okay.
and so I have a dog that loves the water,
Yeah.
but I like to be able to have some beach for me to stand on while I'm hucking the ball for
Yeah.
her.
Dogs love water.
They do, and it's like if you're lazy, it's throw the ball, they swim, throw the ball, they swim. You can just stand there.
Simple. And now you can buy the automated machines where The dog, if you can teach your dog to come back and drop the ball and it shoots it out. Wow, we're getting really far away from paintball here as a topic.
Sorry.
Sorry. We're getting a love you, Aaron, from outside the.
Shucks.
Yeah, you're getting a shout out.
I have one of those ball chuckers, and I messed up when I got it, and I tried it out inside. Turns out very high velocity, so it was like a cannon in my house. Ping, 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 ping. My dog won't go near it. She hears the beep, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Scared the hell out of her.
Wasted $200.
So, is that how much they cost? Okay.
It would have been worth it if it worked.
Yeah.
Right.
So we are. If you're at home tuning in, you're watching a very strange, lengthy time kill. So they had an accidental buzzer go off, like a home station buzzer. Oh, I see refs starting to get back in position. So they've reviewed the tape. I think they're happy that all the players are back where they should have been, and they're going to restart the point.
Let's go.
All right.
This is a new one for me.
High rollers on your left, Suricatos on your right. There is under a minute left, and there's a 4-point differential. So it would take a miracle of all miracles to flip this around.
All right, Suricatos getting out wide, snake side. She's trying. But at this point, both people are looking Dorito side for a jersey, so Snake could.
Suricatos not running wildly up the field, which they would need to do at this point to win with this much time left.
Jersey fell to the Dorito tower.
So Suricatos getting in a position to crawl the snake, but there's no time. Yeah.
Go.
Keep going.
More urgency.
Keep going.
More passion.
More caffeine.
Yeah. I could use more caffeine.
So the clock is going to run out on the Suricatos. Oh. Thought I heard a tink. Mm-hmm. You know that sound. You know what that tink means. It means a tank,
I dread that sound.
I don't think that's what it was.
Time finish.
There's time.
Game stop.
Well, that was a long time to figure that out for that.
For that. All right. Well, congratulations to the High Rollers. They're going to win that one and move on. We're back to our other game, which is Dallas Vibe versus Femmes Fatale. Much, much tighter game. Mm-hmm. Still clock starting to run low. Femmes, again, I've said it all match. They haven't done it yet because they don't want to help me out here. But run through the middle. Tammy Anderson, Adamson. First game, she did a bunch of runs through the middle. I mean, really, really effective. Blow the game wide open. So it's there. Maybe Vibe is too good at crossing up and preventing it, but.
And it might just be, honestly, at this point in the day, people are gassed.
Yeah.
You have to full send it, so she might just be a little bit too hot, too tired.
That's a fact.
I get it.
20 seconds.
Well, but she might do it. I got faith in you, Tammy.
Yeah, we got 12 seconds, so it's. I think you called for a flying V earlier. I think that's what you would kind of need
somebody
to do
a flying V this weekend.
The refs are warming up their flag hands. They're expecting it too.
There you go. It's like a baby V. And they did get a 5
Two
player.
Femmes walking off.
Oh, 2 5 players out.
Femmes make it all the way to the other team's inside Dorito. Now going up Snake, and she gets blasted. And that's time.
Not mad at that at all.
No, that was an impossible situation to try to get that last point.
Valiant effort.
Well, congratulations to Dallas Vibe. They held on. Man,
they did great.
They held on. Femmes tried to come back. And congratulations to the High Rollers. High Rollers are going to be 2-0 for the day. Who's your next opponent? Do we figure that out?
We're done for today.
Oh, you're done for the day? Okay. Your opponent is the pool and a margarita, I hope.
Yeah, I got to go pit for Uprising.
Oh, man.
Cheer on the husband.
You've made bad life choices.
Two pro paintballers.
Well, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Do you have anybody you'd like to shout out while you're up here on your platform?
I got a lot. I mean, number one is Di. Thank you, guys. You are our main man. 86 Headgear, Finley Hats, GI Sports, Ninja Paintball, Ambush, The Proving Grounds, DBS Paintball, Sticker Goat, Flycan Media, and I hope I got them all.
There you go. Aaron has completely sold out to corporate paintball.
Thank you. We are a self-funded team. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. We'll be back in a minute.
Thanks, guys.